Hi, I'm going to show you today how I make plates. It's very strange times at the moment in the pottery because there's nobody here. There's been nobody here all Easter, and it's very strange because we look forward to welcoming lots of people, and it's very odd being here on your own. But I'm getting caught up with other work, so it's all right really. But it'll be nice when we can be open again and people can come round and paint stuff and make pots on the wheel. So, when you make a plate, plates are the hardest thing to do. Plates look fairly straightforward because they're flat, but you've got a whacking great dollop of clay which you've got to get into the centre of the wheel, and centering the clay is the hardest bit. Right, this clay is an ivory clay which you buy ready prepared. I've tried digging my own clay out of the ground, but it tends to be different colours and it does unexpected things, and I like things to be under control. So I buy an ivory clay which I know what it looks like when it's fired, and it behaves itself. So this is a very nice clay for throwing pots with. You can see I'm flattening the clay out as much as I can. I've been doing this job for nearly 50 years and I still find plates the hardest thing to do because you've got to try and estimate the thickness of the bottom of your pot, and you can't see the thickness. You've got to just try and work it out, and then you pull it to the outside. I'll have to go and have a lie down after this because it's very exhausting. Right, now then, you see it's taking shape a little bit. You've got to compress it quite hard from the top, because unlike an ordinary pot which you throw on the wheel where you've got your fingers on either side of the clay and you can compress it from both sides and lift the clay up, this is only one side. You can only compress it on one side, so you've got to really make sure it's pressed down very well and it's nice and flat. You've got the air bubbles out. That's not going too badly. Normally I would make about 10 or 12 plates in one go. I weigh all the clay out so it gets to the same size when you stretch it out, and then I let them all dry out and I do them in a batch, and then I wrap them up, and then if I get plates ordered I can unwrap it and decorate it straight away, because from this condition now to being a finished pot is about 2 or 3 weeks, and it's got to dry very thoroughly, and plates in particular have a knack of cracking and it's very annoying. So if you've got them dried out halfway, then at least there's a chance that they're going to be alright. So right, just compress the outside and hold that. Right. Now, when that's done, that will dry out for a day or two, depends what the weather's like. It's on a flat wooden bat, which means that you can lift it off the wheel and you can bang another bat on, and you can make a succession of plates and lift them all off, and then they stay intact and nice and round and true. And then when they've dried off, you cut them off with a piece of wire, turn them over, and then you can turn the backs to get them nice and smooth. Right, this is what I've done. Here's one I made earlier. This is what I've done with this plate here. Now this is a door plate. So you've got to get the little notch which you've got to get in to make it fit in exactly, and then you put it on the wheel, you get it centred up. That took me 5 years to learn how to do that. That was when I was at college. We were all very distressed because we couldn't centre the clay, so it's just knock it into place. Right, now then, that's ready for decorating, and I use my trusty enema syringe, and it's a little rubber ball and it's filled with liquid clay slip. Put the glass glasses on, most important. And spin the clay. And you try and get it on first time, but it doesn't always go on first time. That's not so bad. Right, this is clay with some black pigment added to it to give it a nice contrasting colour. There we go. Once you get going, you're alright. Ish. Right, now then, from here I would ice the design on. And if I'm doing lettering, I do, this is quite a good all-purpose border design. And if I'm doing lettering, I measure it from the outside and get a nice chunky outline. Right, so that's very labour intensive, these. They take ages. I think people sometimes think they appear off a shelf, but they don't, and they take a long time. Right, I ice it on and then I colour in any bits that I'm going to colour in, and then I go on to the next bit, which is putting the colour into the middle of the design there. Right. Well, this is one I'm in the middle of doing, and this just wants the colour putting into the middle of it now, and get it finished off, and then it'll be fired in the kiln. And they're fired in the kiln to about 1120 centigrade over about 24 hours, and they come out hard and white, and you get this nice colour in the clay, and then they're quite nice and strong. And then I do them for weddings and christenings and door plates and all sorts of things. Right. These are the bits I've got left behind. The best bits get sold, so they are actually a bit better than this, the ones you see. I have to say that. Right, the end.